Should Patrick Bamford be starting this Saturday against Bristol City? But before you click off this video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going crazy. I genuinely think there's a discussion there to be had. My name's Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe. We want to hit 11.7k ASAP. So please go down there and subscribe. Going to give you 3 seconds. Uno, dos, and tres. And also, let's go for... I've asked for 300 likes in the last 2 videos of these previews, and you guys have smashed 400 likes. We're not going to smash 400 likes again, are we? Please. Get down there and smash that like button. Prove me wrong. Let's see if you can hit 400 likes. I don't think you can do it. And also comment your score prediction for Leeds United versus Bristol City. And without further ado, let's get into the match preview. It's a big game, ladies and gentlemen. We have just played QPR. They played last night. We beat them 1-0. A controversial Bamford red card, or not he got a red card. Begovic got a red card because of Bamford's dive, his actions. We'll get into that. And also, it comes with 1-0. Nice finish by Somerville. It is a bit worrying how we have all this possession, all this, you know, all the stats going in our favor, and we only win the game by one goal. It's not great at all, but the thing is, 3 points is 3 points. We're in the top 6, and it's another clean sheet. I also haven't said where I am. I'm away with work, and I'm in Manchester at the moment. Manchester. Do something in a hotel room. The time at 10 past 11 on a Thursday evening. I don't know what I'm doing, but I thought I'd give you guys a preview. But yeah, that's exactly where I am. QPR game, let's just say, yeah, not the best performance, but very good points on the board to be had. And we could go as high as 4th if we do win this weekend. So we are playing Bristol City. Bristol City, one of them teams that always seem to be meh. You know, they start off a bit well, then they go a bit crap, and then, you know, I don't know how this game's going to be. It's going to be one of them ones where it should be another 3 points for Leeds United, but we've had a couple of games like that already this season, like Sheffield Wednesday, and similarly QPR. I know we did get the 3 points, but it wasn't as convincing as we thought it was going to be. But at the end of the day, I believe now QPR are starting. They're going to actually appeal the red card for Begovic. I've looked back at it. Yesterday, I did call it a Bamford dive, but the thing is, he's trying to get out of the way of the Begovic high foot, in my opinion. So we give Bamford the benefit of the doubt. Apparently, he spoke to Gareth Ainsworth afterwards. He said Bamford's a good lad, and he said he didn't get touched. I think he was just trying to move out of the way. So fair play to Bamford for doing that, because he's known in the past to be a bit of a pantomime villain and dive around and fall around. And I think he got called by the QPR commentators the diving cheat, is what they called him. But yeah, let's say it's 1-1 for that Nahki Wells incident a couple of years ago. But we'll move on to Bristol City. Like I said, they've had a bit of a miss start, sitting mid-table. So it's one of them that Leeds United should get back-to-back wins at Ellen Road. We should, but it is what it is. Let me read through my starting 11. This is what it's not predicted starting 11. It's kind of the starting 11 I want. And maybe if Daniel's watching, hey, Daniel, oh, I'm watching Ollie Ward all the time. I think he's a fantastic YouTuber. It's probably what he would say. This is what I think we should line up with on Saturday. And it's actually unchanged from the game against QPR. So we've got Meslier in goal. Another clean sheet for him under his belt. Love that. Ayling, listen, sometimes I do struggle to see how he is a footballer with some of his first touches and his decision-making as a footballer. But yeah, I think as Jamie Shackleton has been confirmed by Daniel Farke, he has got a shoulder knock. I don't know who can play there for now. Roden and Strauch, yeah, that's got to be the championship best centre-back pairing since... I don't know. But yeah, no, them two need to start together. Joe Roden just showing his absolute quality, and that is the one I would make permanent ASAP. I think we need to make Joe Roden permanent ASAP. We should, I don't know how much we can get for him from Spurs, but that's what I want. Pascal's really come into himself. He had another fantastic game last night. He's really doing well at playing out the back from Meslier passes. I think he's doing that very well. Sam Byram at left back, again, underrated player of the season for me, doing his job down there. Yes, sometimes we do struggle with a left-footed player to whip a ball into the box, but I can tell sometimes Byram is trying to work on his left foot, but it's just not there. He's actually quite technically gifted as well, Sam Byram. That is used to, because he used to play on the wing and he has played right back and stuff. So he's quick with his feet. I like the little 1-2 that he does with his right to left or left to right. And he does that quite well if you do watch him. In the middle of the park, I would start Ampadu again. Of course, how could you not? How good is that man? He's the best player in the championship, best midfielder in the championship by a mile. I'm not even joking. And getting him for 7 million when we sold Tyler Adams, I think we've got an absolute bargain and we've got twice the player. Yeah, I personally do. I would start Archie Gray next to Ampadu. I thought he had another very good game. There's nothing on Glenn Kamara, and I wouldn't be against Glenn Kamara coming in, or even Ilya Gruev, but he needs to. People are saying, what's going on with Ilya Gruev? Why is he not getting time? Our midfield spots are looking good. You know, Ampadu, Kamara, and Gray. It's hard to replace any of them. So it's just kind of a toss-up between who starts, really. So Gruev really needs to knock on the door, but he can't when he's only coming on with a few minutes. I wouldn't hold anything against Farke or Gruev. There's a good player in there, but we just need to see, you know, one of the midfielders has to have an absolute disaster class if Gruev's going to come in. I'll start Anthony Somerville again on the wings. So Anthony had a very good game. Somerville with the goal, he done well. Dan James could maybe come in, but I'm not for necessarily that. Jorginho Rutter again needs to start for me creatively. He is fantastic. He had another good game yesterday. I didn't actually think it while watching it at the time, but I looked back at some highlights today and he actually had a decent game. Now the question mark is Joel Piroe. Obviously, people are saying at the moment, the man's already got 4 goals for us. He scores goals, but people are saying the number 10 isn't working. Should Patrick Bamford come on? I actually saw a comment on my video that said Patrick Bamford done more in a minute than Piroe's done the last few games, which I think is a bit harsh. But I personally would start Joel Piroe. I think we're losing it with that. This is the thing with football. You do get lost in a recency bias game. Yes, Piroe didn't have a very good game, but Bamford come on and he did do well. He did do very well. And if Piroe doesn't, you know, continue his scoring record, maybe there's something there. But I don't think Bamford should be anywhere near the now. Yes, he done well yesterday, but trust me, what we've got going on with Joel Piroe and Rutter is so much more valuable than bringing in Patrick Bamford. You know, it's such a Bamford thing that he won that free kick. He got Begovic sent off and he hit the wall. Like, come on. It was a good strike when Rutter put him through. He does look quick. There is a player there. But I've said this for the past few games. Joel Piroe, when he's not in the game, he's really not in the game. When he's not scoring goals, he's not in the game. And that does need to change. Is that just a simple swap of putting him in the 9 and Rutter in the 10? I think so, but obviously Daniel Farke knows a lot more than us. But yeah, I believe go with an unchanged team. Bamford to come on again. Same with Dan James and maybe a few others. I'd like to see Gruev get maybe some more minutes in the middle of the park, maybe with Glenn Kamara. Maybe give Ampadu a bit of a rest before international break, as in, you know, 70 minutes into a game, not starting. I want Ampadu to start, and I want him to have the armband as well. But my score prediction for the game, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leeds is what I'm going to go for. And I actually believe Bristol City will score first. There we go. I don't believe I'll be able to do a match reaction because I'm actually working on Saturday. I am down in Manchester with work, working on some football programs, so I'm quite excited for that. But yeah, I won't be able to watch the Leeds game or give you guys a reaction, but I'm going for a 2-1 Leeds. Let's say the scorers are going to be Joel Piroe and let's say Pascal Struijk. Header from a corner. Let's go with that. I don't know who's going to score for Bristol City. But if you guys keep enjoying these, you know, previews, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 400 likes. I don't think we can hit it, but let's try anyway. Also, subscribe if you are new. I want to get to 11.7 ASAP. It's annoying me sitting on 11.6, ladies and gentlemen. It's annoying me. And also comment your score predictions and your thoughts for Saturday's game against Bristol City. I've been Ollie Ward from a Manchester Premier Inn, and I'll catch you next time. Cheery.